Welcome back to another episode of Realize Affirmations podcast. I'm Chisa Brown, your favorite mental wealth lifestylist, and I have a message today that I really want you to pull into your spirit. Because some of you are out here being the strong friend. Oh, y'all are so strong. You take on everybody's problems. You listen to everything that everybody has to say. Sometimes you're the strongest one in the bunch, and you act like things don't bother you, and so you let stuff just bounce off of you, but you know it's bothering you. You know it's getting on your nerves, right? And I want to say that you think that being the strong person and the strong friend makes you better than everybody else. Oh, did I touch a nerve? I touched a nerve, because you feel like because everybody else comes to you that they're so weak. And so you're just better because you can take on all of that. But let me tell you something, sweetheart. It's good to be the strong friend sometimes, but it's also good to have a little bit of vulnerability. And let me tell you what's better than being the strong friend. You ready? Oh, you're listening? What's better than being a strong friend is being the flexible friend. The flexible friend can say, I'm not able to take on that energy right now, but come back to me later. The flexible friend can say, do you have time to listen? And they'll allow that to happen. The flexible friend can be the person that is strong at times and then is also weak and allows people to see that weakness, and then they're a little bit crazy sometimes, and then they need to just go off and they need to just vent, and then they bring it back in. But see, you're too busy trying to be the strong friend, and so you're not letting people in. But what you're doing is you're hoarding all of everybody else's feelings. So think of it like this. You got a jar, and you're taking in everything that everybody else is saying, and you're filling up that jar, filling it up. And then it comes a time when it gets to the top, and you're trying to put the top on it, and it won't screw on properly because it's overflowing with everybody else's shit. And once it gets to a certain point where you can't take it anymore, you'll never be able to screw that back on again. And you're not allowing any space in that jar for any of your stuff. So you keep everything to yourself, and then you don't share anything with everybody else. What do you think is going to happen to that jar after a certain amount of time? Either it's going to burst open because there's so much in there, or it's going to fall over and it's going to break and it's going to shatter into 1,000 pieces. So strong friend, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you and telling you that you need to work on being more flexible, because maybe you might have the wrong crowd of people that you're hanging with. If you can't talk to your people and tell them what's happening with you, and vent and do the same type of behavior that they do with you, then that might mean you need to find another little friend circle. Because maybe people are only there with you because they just want to keep giving you their problems, but they don't want to take on your problems. So does that really make them a friend? Or did you just become a free-ass therapist? I feel like you're a free-ass therapist, right? They know you got good advice. They listen to you sometimes. And when they do listen to you, you feel good about it. And see, that's the problem sometimes with us strong friends, is that we feel good about helping everybody else. But oftentimes, we don't want to vent and put our frustrations and our problems and issues on other people. So strong friend, how about you try to flip it around? How about you try to be flexible? How about you allow people into your mind and you do give them a little bit of the burdens that you have and see how they respond to you? Because you know what you do and what you mean to other people. But sometimes, because you're so great at being the strong friend, they don't want to see you in a state where you're telling them your problems. So flip it around. See if that flexibility will work for your existing friend circle. And if it doesn't, then you need to find another friend circle and let those other people go ahead and book a consultation with you for your time, because they've been getting free therapy. I know, right? You didn't even realize you were a therapist on the low. So I'm just telling you, strong friend, stop being so strong and work on being a little bit more flexible with yourself, with your goals, with your desires, and with what you choose to tell people about your situation, and with who you choose to tell about your situation. Because there are people that will help you, but you're not allowing them to help you. So allow somebody else to help you, strong friend, and be more flexible, okay? So I want to do this because we haven't done a breathing exercise in a while. And if you know you're the strong friend, and you know you need to be more flexible, I want you to breathe in, and we're going to hold it. And then we're going to breathe out. And then we're going to say, I will be more flexible. And do that 3 times. You ready, strong friend? Let's breathe in. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. I will be more flexible. Let's breathe in again. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. I will be more flexible. One more time. Breathe in. Hold it. I will be more flexible. Didn't that feel good, strong friend? It did. I know it did. Because guess what? I am you and you are me. And we have to allow other people to be a part of our lives and to experience life with us. Not just on the sidelines, but we have to let other people in. And I'm not saying you have to open the floodgates, but I am saying that you have to be more flexible. So just think about that, internalize it, pray on it, manifest it. Make sure that you continue to listen to Realize Affirmations podcast. Come back and listen to this episode if you need to at a future time. Tag someone if you know that they are the strong friend and they need to listen to this message. And then make sure you share it on social media. Feel free to leave us a 5-star review. And I want to tell you to make sure that you continue to show up and show out and give it to the people. And that's on Real Ass Affirmation.